Okay guys, the last time I posted a video, it was about the 0.5 odds and how you can make money out of that every day. And of course, how do you yield now the odds of 0.5 using showcase markets. I told you that I will post a video about showcase markets from Hollywood odds, Hollywood bets. Now, I want to take you through. Let me take you through to this one. This was my demonstration video for some guys that I'm teaching gambling. Leg one, I will not consider this as a showcase because this is a double chance. A double chance is like saying Barcelona will win or draw. Of course, it's a showcase, but look, for me, it's a showcase, but not for other people because sometimes it can lose even over 1.5. It's a showcase for me if I analyze the teams properly, but I won't say the same when I'm teaching someone else. But with this one, multi goals, I guarantee this one is a good one. The times it loses, how many times does this thing lose when I'm using it? Few times. If you take 6 teams and put this market, you'll get 0.6 odds. Done. But now, let me take you to this one. This is another good one, but this is the main one. Multi goals. The one, basically, what does this mean? This means that in a match, there must be at least 1 goal, but there mustn't be more than 5 goals. That's what simple multi goals means. And I'm giving you a homework to go and research. Go have a look at English Premier League teams and see what was the score there's in the last results, even on the results before that. Look, it's very tough if you know your leagues, leagues that are not high scoring leagues such as Premier League team, you know when was the last time you've seen a 6-goal thriller, so that's how showcase this market is. Of course, if you analyze properly, of course, you can't put Manchester City instead of putting Manchester United. Manchester United is better than Man City in terms of scoring. And even the likes of Juventus. Juventus is a team that doesn't score much goals but always win. I will go for such teams. I will not go for Manchester City, a PSG. No. Those teams are high scoring. So you won't put them here in this market. And then there's this market. I also like this market. For me, I consider this as a showcase market, even for you guys, because this market, I will make a good example. If you're good at analyzing those 0.5 odds, when you're using this market, you don't even have to put 6 legs. Just by putting 2 legs, you'll get 0.7. Yes, 0.7 by just putting 2 teams, showcase teams. There are teams that I like to put 2 teams. It's Manchester United and Juventus. Those teams, every week I know if I have a spare 100 rand, if I put those 2 teams, I know I will get some profit there because those 2 teams, obvious case. Because Manchester United always scores, even if it loses, it always scores, but it doesn't score more than 3 goals. When was the last time they scored 3 goals? I think it was 4 something on I don't know when was it. But it's very rare for them to score. Even Juventus is a big team, but they can't score more than 3 goals. That's what I've noticed in their matches. So I like them also. So I always do my research and do that. Even in PSL, when I'm betting PSL, big teams, they are so-called big teams. They don't score more than 4 goals. You understand? But they sometimes score. So I like this market also, the multi-goal away or home team. This is a good market, guys. So if you put 4 teams in this market, that's a lot of money because it will be 1.4 odds. If you put 100 rand, you get 140 plus your 100 rand. So this is a good odd. I normally place this weekly. These odds, I like them to put them weekly on a weekly strategy, whereby I put 10 teams using this strategy. 10 teams will yield 15% odds. You can try it and go multiply that. You will get 15% odds if you're using this strategy only. Analyze your teams. Put 10 teams. Manchester United and Juventus are already on the list. Now look for 8 more teams. I can promise you teams such as Orlando Pirates in the English Premier League, MCL, in the PSL, such teams as MC Alga from Algeria, such teams as what else? In Bundesliga, there's a team there that is always scoring but not scoring more than 3 goals. I forgot the team. Is it Monklebach? I can't get the name of that team, but I have my teams that I know. Look, this team can score but cannot score more than 3 goals. It works here. I lost with one match on the other weekend. I put it only 30 rand, but sometimes if you put 100 rand and put 10 of these teams in that week, you will make 1,500, even 1,600 plus bonuses. So it's a good investment, this one, especially if you're going to bet it weekly. So I will advise this one to use it weekly and put 10 teams. But with this one, 1.1 to 5 multi goals, you can put this one daily. This one works daily, and analyze properly. As you can see here, look at the payout. As I have said, I was actually demonstrating to some guys there. Look what I did there. I've just placed that 3 rand 77 cents and then got payout of 9 rand. Imagine if you put it money such as 300 there, you were going to get 900 now. You understand? But trust me, guys, this was just a demonstration. This is a good one. Look at, for instance, here, multi goals 1 to 6. What are the chances that these teams will score more than 6 goals in that match? Very rare. So this is a market that I was talking about, guys. I don't know whether you like it or you don't, but I wish I was very active so that you can follow me every day, because I normally put this, even here. Where is this? Even here, I put this thing. See, my odds, they were 2.8. You see, don't worry about that. This is women's friendly, so I like women's football because such odds, favorite teams always win in women's. They don't disappoint. Portugal win there, and this is the odd that I'm talking about. You see this? It was a win. Look at this. It was a win. And look at this. Oh, it's women's again. Ignore that. Italy. And this is the team that I was talking about, MC Alga from Algeria. This team doesn't score. I've noticed that it doesn't score too much goals. That's why I've decided to opt for under 3.5 there, because that team will score 1 goal and then finish, or maybe 2 goals or 2-1 and then finish. In that league, there's no more goals in that league. When I went to France, this is another market that I like. Second half totals. Basically, it's goals only on the second half. There must be at least 1 goal in the second half. These are obvious stuff. And of course, the last one. But this is just a way to bet, guys. If you can consider the markets that I'm telling you, those are likelihood markets. You understand? Look at this one here. Here it was a loss. Let me show you why it was a loss. Because it was a mixture of these things. Over. Oh, this was actually a loss. You see? Over. This one is not a showcase because it's overs. But if I put it my market here, trust me, it was going to be a win. So I lost 1 leg here. It was going to be a win. You understand, guys? So I like that market. If you can put that market, it can be a win. So yeah, if you believe that this market is the market that you've been looking for, you don't need to start big, as you have seen my odds there. The only good thing is to at least be consistent first. You don't need to have big monies. Even if you have 100 rand, you start maybe with 50 rand, you make 25 rand today. Then tomorrow you increase your stake, you make another 25 rand. Then the other day you increase. In less than 2 weeks, you will be making at least 300 rand a day using this strategy. But you need to be consistent first. You need to have greens in your account. You can't be like me. You see, I have green, red, green. You must be consistent. You understand? You need to build greens. As more as you are consistent, you'll be like, okay, I'm getting the feel of things now, and you will make a lot of money, guys. Trust me. So if you feel like you want to ask more questions, you can comment below and I will reply.